Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Karen Logeman, Stampin' with KD, and today I'm just going to show you what I have made with the August 2020 Stampin' Up! Paper Pumpkin Kit. This kit came with trophies and medals to give to someone to celebrate, and I didn't use the trophies or the medals really because that wasn't really something that I thought I would use to send anybody soon. So I still have a lot of pieces left over. I have this gold strip with the badges and the banners, and I'm sure I'll use that for something else. I just didn't use them today. Here's the stamp set. I did use This Calls for a Celebration stamp quite a bit, and You're the Best. And it also made shaker cards, which you had a lot of these little stars to use in those. Really cute. So let me show you what I made. The first one is one that I made using the Stitch Star dies, and I used this banner die for that. I cut that out of Bumblebee cardstock, and the same I used the stars, the negatives that came out of these stars to decorate it with. It's a shaker card. And I put some of the stars, I used glue dots to keep them in place so that when you were holding it up, you would still have some stars up above. They wouldn't all fall to the bottom. Here's another shaker card that I made. And for this one, I also used the story label die. I cut it out in Whisper White, and then I cut it in Pacific Point and cut it in half to make it outline the die. The Cue the Confetti is from the Pattern Play stamp set, a photopolymer stamp set, and I used the little stars in there in Bumblebee and stamped this in the Pacific Point. And the large Wishing You the Happiest of Birthdays is also stamped in Pacific Point, and it's from the Happiest of Birthdays stamp set. I love these big sentiments that they have in it. So another shaker card I made using the same thing, the banner die in Pacific Point for that. And it's a shaker card. I had never made a shaker card, so that was pretty neat. The next card also uses the Happiest of Birthdays, Wishing You. And then I used the balloon punches just to punch these out of Bumblebee and Pacific Point, and then I popped them up using Stampin' Dimensionals. And this twine matched really good. I have no idea what it was from. It was in my stash, so I thought it matched okay, so I stuck it on there. On this card, I used everything from the kit, the banner and the You're the Best, and I stamped that in Pacific Point, and then I adhered it to the Pacific Point circle that came with the kit and popped it up on dimensionals. The vellum leaves are from the kit. This is from the Forever Flourishing dies. And I just used some of them and cut those out in the Bumblebee color. And then this ribbon is Crushed Curry, but it matches really well. And it's from a previous Paper Pumpkin kit. This thank you card I made using the So Sentimental thank you. I can't thank you enough. I use that, and then I use the dies that are included in the die set in the Stitch So Sweetly dies. And I did this in Whisper White, and then the Bumblebee cardstock for the background. This ribbon is Daffodil Delight that I put behind there. And then the embellishments are from a previous Paper Pumpkin kit from a couple of months ago that I thought matched pretty good with that too. The next card I made is a thank you card, and the thank you came from the Free as a Bird stamp set. So I stamped that in Pacific Point. I used the medium and large daisy punches for that. And also I used the sprig punch to punch out the mint macaron leaves for that. And these are also some of the embellishments from a previous paper pumpkin kit that I used. And I also outlined this just by inking along the edges of it to give it a little bit of dimension to it. And the inside of the daisy I stamped using the floral essence, the dot in the middle, just to give it a little bit of color. This next card, everything I used from here came from the kit except for the bumblebee that I used, the bumblebee color to stamp the award out of. And then Pacific Point. This ribbon came with the kit. And the last one is another thank you card that I made using the Stitch So Sweetly dies and the So Sentimental stamp set. And then I also used Bumblebee and Mint Macaron to stamp with the Forever Fern stamp set and cut them out with the dies that go along with that. So that's what I made. I still have a lot left over that we can use in another project later on. I'll put them in the box and we'll use them during the classes. I've got some of the vellum left over, the leaves, and the trophies that came with the kit. I did not use those. Plus I have a lot of the circles and the sheets of Whisper White that we can use on other projects as well. So I hope you like what I've done with this kit. I love the colors, the Pacific Point. I love a blue color, and I don't know why I don't use it more than I do, but I really enjoyed it today. So the next kit is going to be about pumpkins, and it is available until September the 10th. If you want to order it, you can do a one-time subscription just to see what it's about. You can do 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, however you want to do it. But if you just want to give it a try, you can do a 1-month subscription, and it'll just be for that month. And then if you want to do it again, you go back and you do a subscription for 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, or 12 months. So you have until the 10th of every month to subscribe to it. And this just is what comes in the kit, and it gives you a little bit of a hint what it's going to be about. You can see some pumpkins here. There's a cat, a black hat, so I'm assuming those are die cuts that are going to be in the kit next month. I have also read somewhere that it's going to be cracker boxes, so you can use to give out little treats in if you wanted to. So I hope you like what I've done. Thanks for watching today. I'll see you soon. Bye.